my name is Dee. I'm the style strategist. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to break down the Michael Kors collection runway fall winter 2025. Now we know that luxury brands are expensive, but is there a way we can find similar quality and similar look at different retailers? Let's find out. So this first look is the Michael Kors collection. This is the wash leather moto jacket. Now this whole look was on the runway. I love it. Definitely something I'm inspired by. I like the variety of colors and textures. So this leather jacket with the turtleneck. I love a turtleneck. Turtleneck is my favorite style of top in the fall and winter season. And this particular oversized turtleneck to me is so 90s coded, and I love it. And it's so hard to find turtlenecks that have this oversized neck but are not necessarily so oversized in the body of the like the actual silhouette itself. The skirt, the pleated skirt, so this whole look I love. So the leather jacket is $4,390. So that is steep. But I did find an option on Noor Hamar. So Noor Hamar is also expensive. It is a luxury brand, but it's not as expensive as the Michael Kors. So if you want something that is still an investment, but is less expensive but still has a good quality. See, that's the thing. Gone are the days where we're just looking for the look. We want the quality to align with the look, because we're really into, well, in this channel, our community of stylettes, we are into not just the look, but we're also into the quality. Quality and look have to align because we're curating wardrobes. So we don't want something that's going to break down on us next season. We want to have this in our wardrobe for seasons to come. So this Noor Hamar, there are a couple of options that I can see working for this look. So the first one is the Thalia cropped cinch jacket. This Thalia cropped cinch jacket. I truly love this look. I love this jacket. Oh man, and so do a lot of other people apparently, because it looks like this jacket is pretty much sold out in a lot of colors and a lot of sizes. So this is the Thalia crop cinch jacket. It's $1,500. So like I said, it is an investment, but it's less expensive than a Michael Kors collection jacket. You can buy this oversized if you so choose. It's a nice crop size. I just love the way this looks though. Hamar has another coat or jacket that I think will go in line with this look that we're looking for. Now this is the Arist fluid leather jacket. It's $1,590, so it's a little bit more expensive than the previous jacket. This is a rich brown color, and again, like I said, it is actual leather. Like this, I like the way it looks. So really, when it comes to deciding which one you would choose, I think really go based on your style. Now this doesn't have the exact same details as the Michael Kors collection jacket, but it is similar. So it gives off a similar vibe. The Michael Kors collection leather jacket has more zips, has a buckle at the bottom. So if those details are important to you, then seek a jacket that has those details. This turtleneck that they featured on the runway is a cashmere turtleneck. So we already know cashmere is already expensive in general. So this particular turtleneck is $1,490. Again, like I said, the oversized turtleneck where you can roll it up or have it just standing like the model does is fabulous. Love that. But that is pricey. So I did find something similar from Naked Cashmere. So it is still cashmere, but it's not nearly as expensive as the Michael Kors. Now the turtleneck doesn't look exactly the same. The difference is that to me this turtleneck looks wider, but it is still great, and we still do have the oversized turtleneck. This is the Alaïa cashmere turtleneck sweater. It's $375. So this is definitely a far cry from the $1,490 that is the Michael Kors collection cashmere. So like I said, it doesn't give the same exact look, but it gives something similar. Something about the neck being a little wider that gives off a different look, but I still really like this. So this is a good option if you want a turtleneck. So the other element about this look that I like is the skirt. Now this skirt is an asymmetrical skirt, and the price point is it's $1,990 for this asymmetrical pleated skirt. It's wool, it's flannel. Now a pleated skirt that's asymmetrical is a challenge to find, and for me this is where you have to really think about using what you personally like and altering your inspiration. So I found a skirt from, I think this brand is called Akira, and it's not exactly the same, but I prefer this skirt and could see myself styling or creating a similar look with this. So this is a fitted flared skirt. This is a fitted flare skirt from Akira. It is merino wool, so we have the same composition. High-waisted, we have pockets, and I just think that this skirt is so cute. It's gray. Again, like I said, it's not the exact same. This is a midi length like the previous skirt, so it's not pleated, but I like the way that it falls. It is ribbed, so I like this nuance. Another thing that I liked is there was a gray look that had a sweater dress. Now this is a cashmere turtleneck dress. It is oversized as well. Again, we see the oversized turtleneck. We have the ribbed details on the sleeves. Love this look. So I couldn't find a sweater dress that was exactly the same, and this will happen sometimes when a brand is a really good brand and craftsmanship is important. Sometimes you won't be able to find a one like it, that item is a one of one. So we can find something similar perhaps, but sometimes maybe we just need to, I don't know, save maybe for the item. But this is from Banana Republic. It just came out, at least on the app I just saw it. This is a merino cotton maxi sweater dress. So it's not even wool, but I mean it's wool and cotton blend, but it's not cashmere. And this is the heather charcoal gray, and I like the oversized turtleneck, which is what we're looking for. We see we have ribbing on the actual waist, so it's different. It's not the exact same, but it will give us a similar look. We still have the long elongated sleeves on the sweater dress. It is still a long sweater dress, and I really like the way this looks. I think that we have similar details. It's $230, so it is nowhere near the price of the Michael Kors collection. And let me just double check to see what the content is. Yes, it's 55% merino wool and 45% cotton. So I like that option. Very close to the Michael Kors collection one with a different nuance. The outerwear came to me guns blazing. And so the next couple of things I'm going to talk about are outerwear. Coats are one of my favorite things. Of course, we're still in early fall, so depending upon where you live, you may not need a coat just yet, but it's on, I wouldn't even say it's on the horizon, but look, winter is coming. It will come, we know it will come, so we want to be prepared for it. But Michael Kors has so many fabulous coats. I'm just gonna post just show you some of the imagery of some of the fabulous coats that were there. Like, do you see the fabulousness? So this first coat, I'm not gonna go through all of them, but this is a long-haired shearling popover, and this caramel color, oh, I love this. Now, it is shaggy, it is bold, it is definitely for the glamorous girl, for the girl who is not afraid to pop out and really be wearing something that is a showstopper. So I found something that I think is not exactly the same, but can give us something similar. The texture is different, but it still gives us texture. Now again, Noor Hamar, that's a brand I'm loving right now for outerwear. This is the Carolyn Everyday Shearling Midi Coat. This is in a honey curly color. Ooh, I love this. Just look at this. Do you see this? So of course it's not the same. The Michael Kors one is more shaggy. This is more just curly. But I like that it's still texture. So that's the nuance that we're taking. Also the color. The silhouette is very similar. And you could give you a similar neck because it's still a high neck. So I just think this is a beautiful option. This is also glamorous. This to me is as glamorous as the Michael Kors collection, if not more glamorous. This is the long-haired Shearling Peacoat. This coat, do you see how much this coat is? This is $6,500. So we have a coat that's $6,500, and I love this mint green color. So we know that there are certain colors that naturally people think about wearing in the fall and winter season. Mint green is not one of them, but I like that departure. And there were a couple of departures in colors, not a lot, but there were little tidbits. So in order to be inspired by this, what you could do is include a color that you know is not native or popular to fall and winter, but a color that you like, and still see if you can find something in that color. So, tea break. I love tea. I enjoy coffee too, but today I'm drinking tea. Some nice hot Earl Grey tea with some honey. Awesome. So this coat is amazing. But the turtleneck together, like, do you just see how glamorous this is? The whole look. There's even a skirt that is the same color. So that's another thing you could do. If you can, whatever color you pick to create this monochromatic look, make sure that you also find a skirt that aligns with that. So I didn't find anything exactly like the Michael Kors coat. So I'm not even gonna, I'm just gonna keep it 100. But I did find some options, like I said, if you want a color, if you want to pick a bold color to do your monochromatic look. Now this is the Maraja Opulent Shearling Coat in Bordeaux. Now I do know Bordeaux is a popular color in the fall and winter, in recent seasons especially. But Bordeaux is something that, you could wear that. To me, colors, even though people focus on color trends, colors are always going to be around. And so something that's always around, to me, can't really go out of style because it's always around. So I love this Bordeaux Shearling coat. It's $2,700, which is still pricey, but it is less expensive than that Peacoat from Michael Kors at $6,000, over $6,000. It gives a similar vibe. It's the same length. It still is glamorous. It is oversized. It is big. I really like this. And you can definitely do something similar. Of course, like I said, finding a similar skirt would be like a skirt in a similar color would be a good way to create a similar look and vibe to the Michael Kors look. That's our inspiration. Now another coat that I found, now this is not the same silhouette. This is much shorter, but blue is my favorite color. And so when I saw this coat, I said, well, you know what? It's fabulous. So I might just have to roll with it. So this is Azalea Wing. So this is Azalea Wing. And I like this is the Regina Sky Blue faux fur shawl collar. So it is faux fur. And sometimes faux fur is okay to me. I have a lot of faux fur. I actually don't have any genuine fur. I would like to get into genuine fur at some point, but I'm also okay with faux fur because it can still be of good quality and still look good. And the faux furs I do have, I've had it in my for years in my wardrobe. So I love this color. And if I could find a skirt or a dress to that would give a similar look, so that I could create a monochromatic look with this, I would. Now this is a coat that is, I would say it's more of a classic style coat. It's something that back in the early 2000s when I was really into, well, I'm still really, but when blogging was very popular, people always said that you needed this style of coat, and that is none other than a camel coat. So a camel coat is it's one of those coats that everybody talks about, but this is a double face brush alpaca blend bathrobe coat from Michael Kors. It's $3,990. It is alpaca, so we're gonna be nice and warm. But really the thing about these bathrobe coats is that it looks like you have on a bathrobe. We're gonna look at the details to see if we can find something similar. So we have a belt, elongated sleeves, it's a maxi coat, and pockets, and we have a nice collar. So let's see if we can find something similar. So there is a coat that has been on my wish list for ages, and now with tariffs, I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy it or not because it's already a pricey coat. But then when you add the tariffs, it's probably gonna be even more expensive. But this is by Malene Berger, and this is the Truland wool coat. It has been out for seasons and has so many different colors. Now, I don't think there is a true caramel color. Let me look and see. No, black, white, and then the one that I'm looking at now, gray brown. I think originally there was a caramel color, but that was seasons ago. It seems like every season they came out with a different colorway. But this is a gray brown, so it's not the exact same color, but it is giving us the same look. We have the same collar. We have oversized long sleeves. We have a nice belt. So probably really what gives this bathrobe coat look or vibe feel is when something is oversized, when you don't have any buttons, but you just have a belt, and we have these elongated sleeves. So that's what gives this vibe of having a bathrobe on. Last but not least, the last coat that I really liked and appreciated is this long-haired shearling shawl collar coat. That's a mouthful. This long-haired shearling shawl collar coat. And again, this color is like an irisy, like a light purple color. It's like I said, Michael Kors included colors that are not as popular for the fall winter season. So think about that as well. This coat is $7,190. So that is pretty steep. But what I did find, I didn't find anything that I would say is a one of one, but I did find something that is also a long coat of a certain color. So Hanifa came out with her collection, I think like 2 weeks now. This is the Naomi fur coat. It is actual fur. It's $899. So for fur that is good, and it's this pistachio color. So if you are someone who likes fur, you want to actually have real fur and you want it in a color This pistachio color is your girl. I love the way this looks. It's long. I also like that there are leather pockets. So again, it's not the exact same as Michael Kors collection, but what I mean is it gives similar energy. It gives a similar vibe. We still are being colorful. We're still bold. We're still glamorous. I like the boning. This is more of a silhouette hourglass shape with this particular option, but I still think that it's fabulous. Another option for this coat could be this faux fur plush long coat in this dark plum. I love the way this looks. So like I said, this is also another way you could create a monochromatic look. It's not the same exact length, but it's also long, oversized, and it is a color. Not all people are going to be bold enough to even wear this dark plum coat. A lot of women stick to the, like I said, the blacks, the camos, which is nothing wrong with that. But if you are a bold kind of girl, then you want to have something bold. Now, the last thing we're going to talk about is hats. So there's one look on the runway that had a hat, and I just thought, this is so cute. Hats are a good way to add some fun. Maybe you're the kind of woman who's like, I don't know that I want to invest in a whole coat. I just want to add like some accessories that would give me some pop. The wardrobe has this hat. It's nice, it's furry. It's a faux fur, oversized bucket hat. And I'm here for this look. I love the way this looks. And this is a way to add some drama or a similar vibe to your outfit by having a hat, which is very similar. It's not the exact same, obviously, but it will give a similar feel to the one that was on Michael Kors runway. Also comes in different colors. We have this currant color, which that's nice. That's a nice vibe. We have this pink rosy color, and we even have this baby blue color. And you guys know I love baby blue. So I like this. Very, very, very cute. Now let's say maybe you're like, I don't know if I want to do something like this. Maybe you want more of a print instead of color. So this is a hat from Anthropologie. It's a faux fur animal print hat. And I like the way this looks because let's say you already have a black or camel coat. You just have to add this hat. It's $58. It's a low lift. And your outfit will still look fabulous. And even in this particular look, which I didn't realize until now, but she has on a faux fur jacket to go along with this fabulous hat. So you already know it's glamour on top of glamour. And she's wearing jeans. So you can still be everyday glamorous with this look. So I really like this look. I cannot wait to employ some of these strategies and tips into my wardrobe this fall winter season. So when it comes to, even if Michael Kors is not your inspiration, still the takeaways are to make sure you look at the silhouette of an item. Think about the length. What is the collar? Do we have a belt? Do we have buttons? What's the color? Are the sleeves long? Are they shorter? Are they 3/4 sleeves? Like, pay attention to the details. What is the fiber content? What is the composition of the material? If something is ribbed, then maybe we can find something that's ribbed so we can have a similar texture. But this is not about copying. This is about inspiration. So it doesn't have to be exactly the same as the runway look, but we can be inspired by it. So of course, take liberties where you will. Maybe a different color, like I talked about, that mint coat. I'm not gonna find a mint coat that is exactly like that, and that's okay. I can find another color and still create a monochromatic look. I can even have a similar silhouette by finding a turtleneck and finding a skirt that will also have me with a monochromatic look. So just keep that in mind. Be creative, have fun, If you're a woman who really enjoys reading style as well as you enjoy watching style, then make sure you subscribe to my Substack. I have complete different content on that platform. I'm enjoying it. I love it. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Make sure you subscribe. I make videos every week. But in the meantime, check out this previous video. I did something similar but with the Max Mara Fall Winter 2025 collection. See you over there.